Hey, and thanks for being here at 11:44 Messages. This reading tonight is for, or whenever you watch it, is for the Cancerians. This is a reading for Cancers about what the universe wants you to know at this very moment. So, I think we're just going to get started here. All right, so you have the moon, and it's clarified by Two of Swords, the Magician, Queen of Swords, Two of Cups, Nine of Cups, and the Hanged Man. All right. So, you could be heavily in your feelings about some type of decision that for some may be about a love interest or a former love interest. You could just be trying to protect yourself from anyone that's trying to enter into your heart space, just in general. You could feel as if there's something that you're not seeing, or there could actually be something that you're not seeing. You could be keeping your boundaries up or setting boundaries from anyone, just trying to offer you any type of love offer. Realizing that you have everything that you need. You have everything that's needed to manifest the things in your life, and that's what you've been doing. You could feel really balanced and grounded at this time, cutting people out of your life left and right. You don't want to waste your time. You have everything but that one cup, which is love. But you aren't trying to rush anything. You're just taking your time and letting things happen. You could have a totally different perspective than you've had before when it comes to everything, but especially love. You have the Six of Cups here, and it's clarified by the Wheel of Fortune, Page of Cups, and the Death card. For some, there could be someone from your past trying to re enter your life. Um, or maybe they will try to re enter your life, but they could be in an immature energy, like not really offering much at all. Maybe they haven't changed if this is how they've always been. Could definitely be someone that you've already ended things with in the past. They could want to have a new start with you. Um, and this communication could just come out of nowhere, okay? This definitely is, it could be a situation where they want you to go along with them. Sorry about that. They want things to go in their favor when it comes to this union, okay? You have the Justice card, and it's clarified by several cards here. You have the Devil, the Moon, the Hermit, Four of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, the Sun, Ten of Cups, Temperance, and Ace of Cups. All right. So you could have moments when you consider this offer, if you have received an offer from a past person, you could have moments where you actually consider it, and then moments when you're like, hell no. You could have felt chained to this person at one point, if this is resonating. Even in this card, I mean, just look at this devil card. If you can see, this woman seems unhappy, like she's remembering things, or she's really contemplating things. She seems also uncertain about this guy who has one hand out with an offer, but if you see, he also has one hand, almost, it looks, well, to me, he has one hand behind his back, almost looking like he knows that he's not worth it, but hell, he'll try it anyway. Or like, come on, you know you want this. Like, maybe he can just assume that you'll go along with it. Maybe that's been the energy of, if you have had a past person try to come into your life, like, well, you've accepted me any other time. What's different about this time? Go ahead. Come on, take my hand. Bring it in. It could be that. Um, this person could be toxic. And I don't know if this is past. I mean, I'm going off of this Six of Cups. But this person could be a very toxic person, okay? Let's see what I have as far as notes here. Shady. Because you did have the moon card again. You have the moon twice in this reading here. So this person could be shady, not telling you the whole story. And maybe you sense this, Cancer. Maybe something feels off if they return. Or it could be with the new person too. It doesn't have to necessarily be a past person. It could be someone, because I do show here where you possibly have a lot of offers coming to you, especially with the Seven of Cups. It could be just different people that are entering your life trying to offer you something, but they're shady and they're toxic, and you could be seeing that because your intuition is very strong. If it feels off, of course, don't do it. I mean, I'm sure most of you already realize that, to just follow your gut, because maybe you're realizing that more and more. Like, if I knew that this didn't feel right. If I had just went with how I felt, then this wouldn't have happened. And you could have had moments like that. Just remember to ask for guidance. There's more to this story, though, with this person or these people. There's more to the story. And with the Hermit, you may just need to just continue on your path, continue in your solitude, just focusing on you. Away from this person and others, okay? That may come into your life with offers that aren't worth your time. Just stay focused on your financial stability if you aren't already focused on that. It could be saying that you are already focused on it, is what I'm saying. But it's not just about holding on to your money with that Four of Pentacles. It's also about being open to spending a little of it, not being so frugal. Spend some of your money as well. Enjoy it. You don't make money just to pay bills and save. You also should spend it and enjoy experiences. With that Four of Pentacles card, that person in that card looks a little sad, just desperate to hold on to their grounding, determined, okay? So that's why I said that. There could be a lot of offers at this time, like I said, and not just in love, maybe in general. Look at this. I noticed this in this card. Look at this person in the corner. Looks like This guy. This shady character here. Potentially shady character. So when I was thinking of it, I was going to say repeat character, but instead I thought repeat offender. So, like I said, this person from the past, most likely, doesn't have to be. It could be someone that you've already cut off, but they just keep trying, keep trying. They're not taking no for an answer. But with me thinking repeat offender, this person could have hurt you over and over again, could have shown you over and over again what type of person that they really are. But you kept forgiving them, giving them chance after chance. Okay? So that could be a message for someone. Repeat offender. Um, you definitely don't know all of what's going on in a situation. But you did have the sun here, so it will be revealed. You may decide that you've done all that you can do in a situation, and now you are choosing to move on towards your true happiness. You could have been swindled, was the word that came to mind. Swindled by this person or people. But now you're getting your justice, your happiness. Maybe you've let go of an old mindset that you used to have. Maybe you're letting go of old habits, old patterns. No longer, for some of you, being blinded by sex or fast money. You're willing to have patience now with that temperance card. Speaking more with the divine, concentrating on your healing. If not, then this is a message to do so, to pour into your own cup. And you will either have a new love approaching you, or for some of you, you could have already met someone that is worth your time. Or you could have just discovered divine love, and that's enough for you at this time. You're not rushing into a relationship. You have the Fool here, clarified by 10 of Swords, and the Strength card. So I'm looking at this as you are on a new path now. You're ready for a new path. You're on a new path, trusting in the divine, not worried about anything, knowing that everything works out for you, or you should be in that energy or be entering into that energy. Closing out old cycles with old people that don't serve you, people that could have betrayed you. For some, you're even tapping more into the mystical world. Now you could be having the courage to take risks, or you are urged to have the courage to take risks and see what works and end what doesn't. Following your instincts. You could feel the urge, or you are being urged to at least date for some of you. Okay. But definitely date to put yourself out there and have fun and practice, okay? Because this Chariot card fell out, and this is the Cancerian card, one of them. This, you are in your energy, and you are being pushed toward your destiny, to your path. So put yourself out there and have fun. It's not all about being the hermit. You have to balance it. Have fun, but just don't focus on an outcome of actual love and romance at this time, at least. Unless you feel called, unless your intuition is telling you, okay, this person deserves my time and my energy. You have a shadow card of the Empress. You are in your Empress power. And this is not just female, this is male as well. I mean, a male getting in touch with his feminine side. It's not about gender, is what I'm saying. This can be male or female, but you are in an Empress power of receiving, nurturing yourself, receiving, okay? Letting things come to you, letting people impress you and give to you. You could also, for some, be working with others if the opportunity comes in. I did see the Ace of Cups, and you do have this Eight of Wands as a shadow card as well. So you could get a new job, or you could start a business that you love, or, doing what you love. You could be, I did see a knight under that. You could be traveling for a job, um, traveling for, some type of business related travel. Um, or you could just be urged to just take a little trip and enjoy yourself, give back to yourself. But if not, like I said, you could definitely be getting into a job that you're able to really just show your creativity and your, that's your element. Um, you also have with this Chariot fast moving energy. So, and the Eight of Wands as well. Did you just hear my bone crack? Fast moving energy, okay? Towards your goal, towards your destiny. Um, Make sure that you are discerning, like I said, because with the Eight of Wands, the Seven of Cups, definitely a lot of opportunities, a lot of people coming your way. Make sure that you are discerning, you're using your intuition, and that in doing that, you'll be able to make quick decisions that are required of you in a proper way. Now, I didn't want to just leave the reading off like that. So I did pull some advice cards um, from this deck. I don't really use this deck too often, but I was called to do it. And as soon as I started shuffling, this card came out for your advice: emotion slash intellect. So this card, it's talking about unvoiced emotions needing to be expressed. It's talking about healing, expressing yourself, not ignoring your emotions, balancing your emotions with your intellect. Um, so relating to this, with this energy of this past person, maybe when this person comes back to offer you something, just say whatever you've been wanting to say to them. Get it out of your system. And this goes for anyone from your past, in your present, it doesn't matter. Express yourself. Find ways to emotionally release as well. So, for some of you, maybe you need to cry, get a good cry. Journaling, whatever you can think of, Reiki, okay? Don't suppress your emotions because it's unhealthy for your body. If you don't have a support system that you feel comfortable venting to, then vent to the divine. I can't tell you how many times I've just had just personal conversations where I was venting to the divine. I got it out of my system and I felt better because I'm the person that people usually come and dump their problems on. Tell me what's going on with them. And then when I need that in return, I don't have that. So if you are one of those people, we're in the same boat. Go ahead and talk to the divine. Okay? Maybe some of you can pray, meditate, or just go into nature, shout. Okay? Get it out of your system. Emotional imbalances could be influencing your choices that you are making in your everyday life. It could be influencing who you are around, who you have around you, and who you don't. Okay? How you act. It could be affecting your choice about if you should take risks with this Fool card or not. And this Fool card urges you to take risks and to trust in the divine. But maybe you're fearing the unknown. Well, what if I take this risk and it doesn't work out? I already know, I'm comfortable where I am right now, how my life is now. But, just staying in your comfort zone. But if you don't take those risks, you'll never know. It could be something that's even better than what you already have right now. You could be blinded. Two of Swords. You could be blinded by love for some of you. Not wanting to walk away from toxic people, toxic situations. And the toxic people, it's not just love, love interest. It could be family. It could be friends, so-called friends, okay? There could be a need to balance your energy. The Two of Swords also talks about that, balancing your intellect as well as your emotions. Um, this card talks about emotional stress, and you get that when you suppress your emotions. It can lead to illness, disease, dis-ease. That's what disease is. Depression, anxiety, high blood pressure, inflammation, I'll get personal with you. I had, what seemed like an autoimmune dis-ease, okay? And every once in a while, I would just have like these fevers, and I would just be bedridden for like 24 hours, and then everything would go away. I got all of my labs checked. Everything came back clear. There was absolutely nothing wrong that was showing medically with me. Finally, this doctor that also practices Eastern medicine, he pulled me aside and he said, "You know what? I'm just going to break it down for you right now. This could be stress. That's why it's not showing up in our tests, because it could just be stress." Once I heard that, I started, I turned everything around. I started expressing myself more, when something wasn't right. I wasn't just holding it back just to keep the peace. I was expressing myself. I healed myself, a lot of stuff that I needed to heal. I let go of stressful situations, stressful people that were in my life. I even moved. I moved, okay, across the country. And don't you know, remarkably, miraculously, the disease went away. I no longer suffer with that at all. So that's my personal story to you, Cancer, okay? If this is you as well, then there you go. I also saw this card as a shadow card, the Journey card. And just take a look at it. Is your past influencing you? How is your past influencing you? Make peace with the bad stuff, the bad people, okay? Know that life happens for you and not to you. That helps a lot. And that's also basically what I get from the Temperance card as well. Choose quality experiences. Seven of Cups, okay? Use your discernment so you can enjoy your human experience more, because we are all put here to have a human experience. We're put here to have multiple journeys, multiple cycles. Okay, that's why we end one cycle, start a new one, and it just keeps on going and going and going. That's why we never stop learning. That's what we're here for, to learn, to gain experiences. So if you hold yourself back from that and you just stay in hermit mode, then you're not doing everything that you are meant to do. Okay. Don't ignore red flags. The devil, Two of Swords. When it comes to people, if something seems off, something doesn't seem right, you don't have to stay in the situation. You don't have to worry about anyone else's feelings either, because this is about you and your experience. Okay. When you choose quality experiences, then you have a better overall human experience where you don't have to heal from as much. Because, of course, there are things that pop up that we don't really have control over. Okay? But we're talking here about what you do have control over. Avoid unwanted conflict. Avoid toxicity with this devil card. Avoid toxic people, toxic situations. Learn from your experiences in the past so that they can help you in the present, so that they can help you in the future. You've had your obstacles, Ten of Swords. That chapter is old, okay? That's done. We never stop learning, like I said, but you heal, you learn, and then you move on to the next experience. If you break patterns and repeating cycles, the devil, okay? Oh, the devil and Ten of Swords. Then you can have a better experience in the future, okay? You have to see your own truth and be real with yourself. What could I have done differently in this situation? What did I allow? Even if you didn't do anything actively. Did you stay in a situation longer than you needed to? Okay, then that's something that you could pay attention to, be real with yourself, and then in the future, you know, okay, now when I see this or when this happens, I leave. Now, this also applies to if you have a person from the past, okay? With the Fool card, go on a new path instead of returning to Six of Cups, the old path. But don't be too closed off, the Four of Pentacles, either. Okay, it's a nice balance. Release and be open to new experiences with an open mind and an open heart. Okay? We always have a choice. So, hopefully you were able to get some kind of message out of this, Cancer. And if you like this vibe, then please subscribe. You can also hit the like button if you really honestly like this video, and leave a comment as well. And I'll see you later.